Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel, so thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now, this is a general message, so please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now, if you feel like you need to switch the roles or switch the genders, feel free to go ahead and do so. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, please check out my channel description box, and it will give you all the details. Alright, so let's see what we have going on for the collective. What does the collective need to know at this time? Alright, we have key point. Grasp the key to the problem. So a lot of you need to find out the root of the problem, or how this problem even started. We have dash for the objective, dancing. So someone's dancing around what the actual problem is. Alright, what else does the collective need to know? We have criticize. Excellence means being different, be yourself. So, what I'm getting here for a lot of you is someone doesn't want to give you criticism. It's almost like they're trying to sugarcoat things for you. And because of that, you're not understanding what the problem is between you and this person, or you and this situation. Because someone here isn't willing to communicate in a very direct way. Yeah, action is definitely needed here. Okay. So, what does the collective need to know when it comes to this situation? We have number 15. That's the devil card. So, somebody may be getting bad news here. Or someone has to deliver bad news, right? And 15 going to a 6. 6 talks about problem solving. Okay, what else does the collective need to know? We have number 14, which is the Temperance card. This is all about timing. So someone has to deliver bad news or criticism here in a timely fashion. Okay. I feel like this person's trying to be creative with how they deliver this news to you. Okay. We have number 26 here. 26 goes to an 8, which talks about forward movement, progress. So there may be some sort of negative news about things not progressing like you thought they were going to. Okay. What else does the collective need to know? And we have number 10. Number 10 is about completing a cycle, the end of a cycle, completion for a new beginning. So there's definitely going to be changes happening where something here in your life is going to end in order for you to get a new beginning. But this is a learning experience here, whatever this is. So what I'm getting here is someone is being creative about how they're going to deliver this bad news, that things that you thought were going to move forward are not. But either way, you're going to learn from this situation. And with this here, someone here I'm hearing they got their hands dirty. I don't know what that means. Okay, we're going to find out. Alright, what does the collective need to know when it comes to this situation? What does the collective need to know? We have 5 of Cups. So a lot of you are going to be extremely upset. You may possibly even cry when this person delivers this news. We have the Page of Cups. So this person isn't intending on apologizing when they give you this negative news. Or this negative criticism. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this may be a family member, or it just has to do with something at work. Then we have the Devil card. Alright, what else does the collective need to know? And I'm also hearing you're going to be hanging on to this person's every word. Okay. When this news is delivered. We have the Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Hermit, and we have the Magician. So, what I'm seeing here is that you thought things were going to be moving forward, that things were successful. But things were hidden from you with this High Priestess card. Things you're about to find out with the Hermit card. And then we have the Magician. So there was some sort of possibly manipulation involved with who's ever going to be delivering this negative news. And for a lot of you, it's going to come out of nowhere with the Tower card. Yeah, it's going to come out of nowhere, and it's going to throw you off balance a little bit with the Hangman, or you're going to feel like, what just happened? But this is some sort of cycle that you need to close. And with the Page of Swords, I feel like you're worried about other people finding out what happened in this situation or this negative news. Because we have the Ten of Swords because of this ending. You're worried about what other people are going to say about this ending. Because for a lot of you, with the Five of Pentacles here, you're being left out of a situation. Now, for some of you, this could be at work. Okay, some of you may be possibly being let go, and you didn't know it. But you're about to find out whatever this is. Okay. So what does the collective need to know when it comes to the Page of Cups? Let me know what's going on with this Page of Cups for the collective. Why is this the obstacle? We have the Sun card, the Tower, and the Justice. So someone out of nowhere is, I feel like they're going to be very blunt. I'm almost getting the Queen of Swords energy here. This person's going to come in, and I feel like this person's going to rock your world or rock your foundation in some way. And a lot of you are going to be left wondering what the right thing to do is to go from here. And I feel like a lot of you are going to decide to be in isolation, or you may be asking more information when this person delivers whatever criticism here that this is. You may be asking them, like, well, what caused this? Like, I thought everything was going well, and now you're telling me that's not the case. So what am I not seeing that you're seeing? Like, I don't understand. Alright, so tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this? We have the Moon card, the Devil, and we also have the Four of Wands. So what you're not aware of is who this person is either connected to or what they're involved in when it comes to this, for if it's a work situation, this organization, okay? For others of you, if this is romantic, okay, that you're dealing with, they may already see, they may be living with someone, okay? Or for some of you, they may be thinking about living with someone else. Possibly a Capricorn, because I have Capricorn 3 times here. Take it how it resonates. Alright, so tell me about the Devil card here. What do we need to know about this? We have the Knight of Wands, the High Priest, and the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like you thought that this was headed to a higher level of commitment. Whether this be a job or a romantic situation. Or a living situation for some of you. For some of you, for those of you where this is a living situation, what I'm getting is this may be someone coming to you saying, hey, you know, I know you're paying, let's say, I don't know, $2,000 a month, right? Well, now we want $2,500 a month. And you may be sitting there, wait, why are you increasing our rent by 25%? That's a little extreme. Right? Okay. So tell me about the Six of Wands. What do we need to know about this? We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you're going to be really burdened because you thought whatever this situation is for you, whether it be a living situation, whether it be work, whether it be a romantic situation, you thought you were headed towards your ultimate happiness, but now you're left with nothing but burdens. Because for those of you where this is a living situation, you're sitting here saying, okay, well now I got to come up with a deposit to move somewhere else. I got to come up with all this money. Now this is a romantic situation, okay, for some of you here. Like, yeah, I knew things were going slow and steady, but I thought we were headed towards ultimate happiness, and now you're telling me that this is not what you want. Like, where is this coming from? Like, what is the issue here? What are you not telling me that would cause you to say, hey, you know, I'm not interested in a connection with you. I'd rather be with someone else or alone or whatever, okay? For those of you where this is a work situation, again, I feel like you thought that things were progressing really well and that they saw you in a very positive light. And now that they're sitting there telling you that, hey, you have to deal with all these things, you're like, well, why wasn't I told before that there was a problem? Because no one gave me any negative feedback in the past. So why am I getting negative feedback all of a sudden out of nowhere? Because I feel again that you're going to be kind of thrown off when this happens, because whoever this person is that you're dealing with likes to sugarcoat things. Or they just don't say anything at all. For some of you, this person doesn't say there's even a problem. Like, say you're living with someone and they don't like living with you, right? So when it's come time to renew the lease, they're like, oh, I'd rather move out than live with you. And it's kind of like, well, I didn't even know there was an issue. Like, I've been living with you for, you know, the past 11 months, and now you're saying you don't want to live with me anymore. We're like, what's going on? And then they come up with this whole list of reasons why they don't want to live with you, but they waited until the renewal came through that you both would need to sign on for, right? To say, oh, now there's a problem. For some of you, if this is a work situation, they could wait till you get your review, and then there's all these issues. Well, why was this never addressed before? That's the question. All right. So tell me about the High Priestess. What do we need to know about this? We have the Five of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, you are very disappointed about not only the timing of when this person says what they're going to say to you, but with the Fool card, you didn't know. You didn't even know there was an issue. Okay. So tell me about the Hermit card. What do we need to know about this? We have the Strength card, Five of Swords. So a lot of you are going to have the strength here, even after you get some answers here as to what the situation is about, you're still going to have to let this go. You're going to have to embody this Queen of Swords energy is what I'm getting. And just say, okay, you know what? It is what it is. I didn't know, this was a thing with the Two of Swords. And if you want to leave, go ahead and leave. Right? I can find another roommate. If this is the living situation, if this is a job, you know what? I can find another job. It's not a big deal. And for some of you, this has even happened to you in the past with the Six of Cups. All right. So tell me about the Magician. What do we need to know about this? We have the Eight of Swords, Six of Wands. A lot of you are going to be so thrown off that you spend a lot of time overthinking the situation, because you're sitting there saying, well, how am I in the perspective here that everything's going well, right? When in reality, it's all going wrong where it's about to end. So where was my perspective off in the situation? How did I not see, with the High Priestess card here, how did I not see this situation for what it was? Like, how did this happen? Some of you may need to get some sort of emotional support, whether that be through friends, family, whatever. You're definitely going to need some emotional support, because you're going to have a hard time controlling your emotions with the Chariot card here, because you're so conflicted with the Five of Wands about how this situation got to this place. Because for a lot of you, with the Nine of Pentacles here, you thought everything was solid. You thought everything was steady. But that's not how it actually came about. Okay, so let's find out this. How did the collective perceive things in a different way than what the actual situation is? Okay, how did the perspective of the collective here see things in a different way? We have the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups. So what I'm getting is whoever was above you in this situation, or in more control of the situation, didn't want to hurt your feelings with the Queen of Cups and Nine of Swords. They thought it'd be better if they just didn't say anything, for some of you. Or if they said anything, it was in a very sugar-coated, sweet way where you wouldn't necessarily think it's a big deal or overthink it. You kind of like say for instance, you're living with someone and, I don't know, they leave something on the floor, right? And then you tell that person, hey, do you mind just picking that off the floor? And you're like, oh yeah, no problem, da-da-da-da-da. And then at the end of the lease, they're like, yeah, I don't want to live with you anymore because you always leave stuff on the floor. And you're thinking, okay, well, it wasn't a big deal. I just went and picked it up. So why are you making it into a much bigger deal than what it actually is? And with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like both of you want to just leave this situation behind you. Okay, both of you are kind of like, okay, well, it is what it is. It's over. And I got to move forward. And you're just chalking it up to a learning experience. Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing for this situation. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.